going on everyone, it's Lazy Gunny here and this is my new personal editing PC rig. This video is quite overdue and I mean like it was supposed to come out a few months ago, but nevertheless here it finally is. Be sure to stick till the end of the video because I have a montage of me building the entire PC with benchmarks since many of you guys asked for the actual build in my previous videos. For a full parts list, be sure to look at the description and you can check out everything for yourself. Please do note that prices also do fluctuate depending on when you look. So for the case, I decided to roll with CORSAIR's SPEC-Omega RGB. It is the black one and I chose this for two reasons. One, it goes really well with the RGB setup, and two, if I decide to turn off all the RGB lights, it looks stealthy AF. With tempered glass on the side and front and the included two RGB CORSAIR fans, it really looks good and is a winner all around. Continuing with the stealth black theme for the motherboard, I went with the ASUS ROG Strix X470F Gaming. It supports 2nd gen Ryzen CPUs right out the box. It has dual NVMe M.2 slots, a pre-mounted I/O shield, and the motherboard even has RGB lights. It also includes an addressable RGB header which will come to use later on. Overall, this is probably the best motherboard you can get for the 2nd gen Ryzen CPUs. Which of course brings us to the CPU of this build, which is the Ryzen 7 2700X. Keeping in mind this is an editing/streaming PC, it makes all the sense to go with this processor as it has 8 cores and 16 threads. I've paired this up with the ASUS ROG Strix RX 590 8GB. It's a pretty big card with the triple fan setup, but it really adds to the build as it also has RGB lighting and looks stealthy. But more on the performance of these two later on. As for the RAM, I'm rocking the 16 gigs of G.SKILL TridentZ RGB series, and for storage we have an NVMe 240GB MP300 from CORSAIR. As for power, I went with the Superflower LED-X 650W fully modular power supply, and finally to keep everything cool, I've gone with the Cougar FCB 120 cooling kit. And I just want to say a massive thanks to Cougar for sending these out and helping out with the build. Additionally, they also sent a set of addressable RGB LED strips, which is where that addressable header comes into play. The kit includes 3 120mm addressable RGB cooling fans that has a Vortex technology, which basically means that the design shape allows for airflow into a vortex, which helps improve cooling as opposed to regular fans. The kit also includes a core box which allows you to connect I believe up to 6 individual fans and 2 LED strips, so you don't have to worry about looking for connectors on the motherboard. But probably the best thing about these fans is the ability to control them with whatever software you like. It's compatible with ASUS Aura Sync, MSI Mystic Light, Gigabyte RGB Fusion, and even ASRock Polychrome Sync, meaning synchronization is super simple. Usually when you buy fans from companies like CORSAIR or NZXT, you have to use their own proprietary software, which to be honest is a hassle. This way you only need one software to control everything, and in this case I'm going with the ASUS Aura Sync as many of the parts are from ASUS. As for performance, I've kept everything at stock, but of course this PC is more than capable of overclocking, and under artificial loads temperatures peaked around low to mid 60s thanks to the cooling kit from Cougar, keeping everything super cool. Jumping into Geekbench, we have a single core score of 4585 and a multi-core score of 26227. In Cinebench, we got a CB score of 1551, and moving over to Firestrike, we have a score of 12,825, while TimeSpy came in a score of 4,650. Overall, I wasn't surprised with its performance capabilities because this PC was mostly aesthetics over performance, but when you do pair up top tier parts from each category, you're gonna be able to game, edit, and stream flawlessly. Coming up at you right now is a montage followed by gaming benchmarks for a couple AAA titles, and that pretty much wraps it up. I'd like to know your thoughts on this build, and if you want more videos like this, be sure to leave a like, and as always, thanks for watching.